So I've had this motorcycle for about 9 months. I bought it in November last year and I've done around 12,800 kilometers on it. I'm starting to have a couple of electrical problems with it, and one of them is this light here, which is the heated grips, as well as the check engine light and a caution light. So I've rang Harley, and Harley have told me to bring it in. They're just trying to sort me out a loan bike, so they're going to get back to me in a sec. So I was taking my motorbike up to Shakespeare just to see how often those codes will pop up. And you can see on my motorbike screen, I've got a call coming through. So usually when I've got my GoPro on and I get a phone call, it interferes. So I'll pull over and I'll give them a call back. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I've just had a missed call from Mike at Auckland Harley-Davidson, and Auckland Harley's just given me a Harley-Davidson X500, which is obviously a small learner's bike, better than sitting in traffic. Yeah, I'll race up there and leave my bike there until it's all fixed up. Right, I'll jump on my bike and I'll go pick up this X500. Let's go have a laugh. The fucking kickstart. Okay, I thought I'd jump on here. There's no more videos of the X500. I rang Harley. I can't ride this bike anymore. It's not to say that it's a bad bike or anything. I'm so used to having a fairing and stuff in front of me. If I don't have a fairing, I wear the full brunt of the wind, and the helmet that I've got isn't designed to take full wind like that. The helmet that I've got, it doesn't matter on my bike because my bike's got the full fairing, so the wind goes up and over. But the helmet that I've bought is more for super bikes. So the way it's shaped is that if you're like in full position like this, the wind hits your head on and it pushes it like that. But if you're riding like that, it lifts the helmet. Yeah, ultimately there was just a good excuse to jump on a street glide. They've got a street glide that I can use, but it was being in use at the time for filming. So I picked up the street glide, and and then I got a phone call not long after having the street glide that my bike was ready. So I've had some good news this morning. My bike's all ready to pick up. The cam position sensor or cam angle sensor or whatever it's called, it was faulty, so they've robbed one off another motorcycle just to get my one going. Still got a problem with the heated grips on mine though, so they're just waiting for the parts to replace that as well. But yeah, I'm stoked as to be able to get my one back. Having the street glide though, this was awesome to have as a loan bike. Pretty happy. So go pick my bike up. It's I've got it booked in at Road and Sport to get a Cyclerama 565 VVT cam and a dynatrine as well. Hopefully get some good numbers out of it. Soon find out. One thing I'm not too sure about though is when I drop my bike off there, how I'm going to get back. I did ask them because I booked it in just over a month ago. Oh yeah, about a month and a half, 2 months ago. One thing I did ask them is if they've got a rental bike that I can rent or a loan bike I can borrow. was just going down there for a power vision, then it would have been sweet as I said that I could just take a demo and use that for half the day while they do the power vision. But because I had it booked in, I thought, oh fuck, I might as well get it, if I'm going all the way down there, I might as well get a cam as well. So yeah, so I don't know, I might have to drive there, sorry, I might have to ride there and then catch an Uber to the airport and then catch a plane back. Mind you, then I've got to fucking catch an Uber all the way from Auckland airport all the way back up home, and then yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to see if they can give me a loan bike or if they've got a rental bike I can use. See how we go. Anyway, dropping the Street Glide off. I'm supposed to do a little review on the Street Glide. It's the 117, man. It's a grunty motor, and it's in sports mode. The throttle's real twitchy. So it kind of caught me off guard a little bit when I was going through traffic when I first picked it up. I put it in sports mode and I was filtering, and as the car was sort of in the way, I gave the bike a bit of a rev just to sort of let them know that I'm there, and hoping that they'd move the fuck over. Anyway, gave the bike a bit of a rev and then let the clutch out, and it took off on me, and I did a bit of a whiskey throttle sort of thing, so I accelerated and I went like that. So throttle response on these is excellent. So I started putting the motorbike in rain mode when I get into traffic, just to eliminate that. And the best thing I noticed as well when this bike's in rain mode, it doesn't have any engine braking. So like when you're in sport mode or road mode, mind you can set it to how you like it. When you're in sport mode, you let go of the throttle and it's got a bit of engine braking. Let's see if I can do it now. I'll put it in rain mode. So that's rain mode here. So accelerate, let go of the throttle, and it doesn't engine brake as much. But yeah, you've got settings. You can do your own settings of how much it engine brakes and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, but ultimately, the Street Glide is a beautiful bike to ride. It took me a little bit to get used to because obviously I'm not used to the bars being down here. Oh, gutted cars. Oh mate, if I could give Harley some constructive criticism, they make the Road Glide with the bars that are up here, which is good because then you can just put risers on, or you can get aftermarket bars and have them at the same height and it not be a problem. But you jump on the Street Glide, and the Street Glide, the bars are all the way down here. It feels like I'm riding with my hands on my knees. And the other thing I don't know if it was a certain morning, I thought either everyone was driving around behind me with their high beams on, or the mirrors are slightly too low. So with them being so low, it looked like the light was like, I was actually, as I'm saying this, I'm going to look at the height of people's lights. Oh yeah, it's about the same level. Yeah, no, actually, lights on that was slightly higher than this. Hey, actually they're lower. But yeah, so I noticed that when I'm riding around early in the morning when it's still dark, and at night time, when I've got a vehicle behind me and they got their lights on, it shines straight into here and then reflects straight back into your eyes. So it's as if someone's got their high beams on, and the Road Glide bars are all the way up here, and then you've got the mirrors as well. So yeah, I don't get any of that like hardcore glare. Look at this. So come up next to this car. The mirrors here are about the same height as the headlights. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so if Harley made these bikes with slightly higher bars, then at least if you're going to put aftermarket bars on, then you don't have to lengthen your throttle, your wiring and your cables and lines. And I think straight off the bat as well, like this as a standard height, it's too low. That's just my opinion though. Like I say, I feel like I'm riding around with my hands on my knees. But now that I got used to it, like it's actually really comfortable. I've done a couple of thousand Ks on this, and it's really comfortable. that's my little view on the 2024. I'm pretty sure this is a 2024 Street Glide. But it's a beautiful bike to ride. I could sit on this, and I did. I sat on this for the entire day, riding it for the entire day, easily. Anyway, that's me. Go pick up my bike. Wicked. So I picked my bike up. They've robbed a what do you call it? Cam position sensor or another bike. So yeah. I have to turn my speaker down. The microphone. 12. That should be alright. Shouldn't be too noisy. Alright. Oh well, I'm at it. Might as well go get myself another helmet lock. Back on my bike. Man, what a difference from a street glide. The feel of a street glide to the road glide. And being able to have the heel shift again. Anyway, that's some top quality service from Auckland Harley. I can't believe they've done that. They took the part off a brand new motorcycle and put it on mine. So yeah, that's awesome service, man. And the fact that they gave me a loan bike as well. Like, they didn't have to give me a loan bike. It was, you know, especially a brand new one. Right. Alright, off to a cycle spot to go grab myself a